Alright, budget magic time. Playing some Sram in standard. And we'll try this. This hand isn't great, but we can get a pretty quick reverse engineer. And hopefully that draws us into more action. So I guess looks like it's going to be turn 3 reverse engineer. Sanctum for our opponent and our renegade map. Ooh. Well, let's just Sigarda's aid. Since we drew Sram, I think we're better off trying to wait till next turn. And then we're guaranteed to at least draw 2. And we can protect Sram from a decent amount of removal. Evolving Wilds for our opponent. So play the Plains. Play Sram. Senior Edificer. Pass the turn. We can flash in our equipment whenever we want to. Hopefully get more value out of them. And then next turn we can reverse engineer. Attune with Ether. Well, let's just Cathar Shield right now. Draw a card. Ooh, and an Outfitter. Well, equip up Sram. Opponent gets a Plains. Plays an Ether Hub. Well, that's Inventor's Goggles. Draw a card. Another Sram. Alright, so attack with Sram. Flash in Stitcher's Craft. Ooh, and a Cathar Shield. That's good. Cathar Shield. So many Srams. Equip it up. Hit our opponent for 6. And then I think we just reverse engineer. If our opponent negates, they negate. Evolving Wilds and pass the turn. Another land for our opponent. And Aetherworks Marvel. Interesting. They don't have the energy yet, though, which is good. I don't know if we can kill our opponent this turn, though. Especially if we don't draw Paradoxical Outcome. Stonehaven Outfitter. Well, let's Inventor's Goggles. Draw a card. Ooh, Bonesaw is good. Maybe we can get to 14 somehow? It's not totally impossible. We need another Stitcher's Graph. Bonesaw. Inventor's Goggles. Inventor. 9. Man. Let's just draw with Reverse Engineer. Oh, that wasn't good. Alright, well, get in for 9. Hope nothing crazy happens. We'll discard an extra Sram. We have not found a paradoxical outcome in all that drawing. We do have a lot of Bastion Inventors, though. Opponent cracks the map, gets an energy, gets a Plains, and fumigates. Alright. Evolving Wilds. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bastion Inventor. Stonehaven Outfitter. Equip it up with a Goggles for free. And Stonehaven Outfitter. Equip it up with the last Goggles. This way, if our opponent kills our stuff, we're still in okay shape. Play Evolving Wilds and pass the turn. So if our opponent just rests our board, we draw a ton of cards, and then we still have double Bastion Inventor in hand. Tune with Ether. Well, our opponent got the energy they need for a Marvel activation. And has another Fumigate. Well, good news is we draw a lot of cards. Cathar Shield. Evolving Wilds. Reverse Engineer. Bonesaw. Plains. And there's Paradoxical Outcome. So crack this. How many Wraths does our opponent have is the question. Well, get an Island. There's a Sram. Well, play a Plains. Play a Sram. Play a Bastion Inventor. Might as well equip it up. And let's pass the turn. Discard Evolving Wilds. Opponent gets their activation. Just a Puzzle Knot. Sure. That puts our opponent way short on respinning the Marvel, though. So get rid of Evolving Wilds. Evolving Wilds for our opponent. That is another energy. Cracks it. So I guess they're going to get enough energy to get a spin here. If they crack the puzzle knot. Yep. Alright. They've already used 2 fumigates, though. Well, let's bone saw. Draw a card. Equip up our Sram. Cathar Shield. Wouldn't mind our opponent just activating this Marvel. I guess we're going to wait. Yeah, I think we wait. Stitcher's Graft. We'll play the Plains. Attack with both. Opponent spins a Marvel. What do they find? They need another Fumigate. Or something similar. They find another Fumigate. Well, let's pick up some stuff. Fumigate doesn't gain our opponent any life. We will replay Sram. Bonesaw, draw a card. Bastion Inventor. Opponent counters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we get down? Do we play a land yet? We did. Well, Cathar Shield. Equip, draw a card. Bonesaw. Equip, draw a card. 1, 2, 3. There it is. 4. So we are going to get our Bastion Inventor down. 5. Another Bastion Inventor. Equip up our Inventor's Goggles. So, I mean, we just keep presenting lethal. Sooner or later, our opponent is not going to have a Wrath. So get rid of extra Sram. We're getting to the point where we actually can't just keep drawing cards, or we're going to die. So get rid of Reverse Engineer. Get rid of Paradoxical Outcome. Get rid of extra Sigarda's Aid, Island, and Skeleton Key. Alright, opponent, do you have Fumigate number 4? The last of the Fumigates. They do not, and we got there. Through 3 Fumigates, Sram provides. Pretty good. Pretty good. This is a matchup where I kind of want counters. I think we go down like a Griff Spoon, try to bring in Metallic Rebukes, and maybe Negates as well. That's so many slots, though. I guess we can go down Skeleton Key. Oh, we can't go all the Negates. And I guess we're going to have to go down Stonehaven Outfitters. And maybe 1 Reverse Engineer. Try it like that. 1 land, 3 Reverse Engineer, 3 Artifacts. Problem is if we don't draw another land, let's mulligan this one. Well, this is similar. Metallic Rebuke's going to have to go to the bottom. We do need lands. If we get a land or 2, though, this hand is actually pretty good. Sanctum for our opponent. Prairie Stream, go. Come on, land, for this Sram to draw more lands. Sanctum for our opponent. And Puzzle Knot of some kind. Yup. Get some energy. Aha, it's a land. Alright, so Sram, number 1. Bonesaw, draw a card. Cathar Shield, draw a card. And another land. Alright, things are looking up. I mean, it'd be nice if Sram just kept living. Whew, it looks like it's going to. Another Puzzle Knot, more energy, some scrying. But Sram lives. Well, we get to Inventor's Goggles, draw a card. Plains, Stitcher's Graft, draw a card. And get in for 2 with Sram. And I think we just want to leave up our counters now. 4 is for our opponent. Another Puzzle Knot. Yep. And passes. Well, Cathar Shield, draw a card. There's Sigarda's Aid. Prairie Stream. Griff Spoon, our Sram, draw a card. And let's just get in for 3. Gonna be super cautious here and leave up counters as much as we can. Opponent passes. Well, Sigarda's Aid. Bonesaw. Now we get to start equipping for free, which is nice. Goes on our Sram. Attack with Sram. Do we have enough to Metallic Rebuke and Negate? We'll have, if we Bastion Inventor, we'll have 3 lands. We need all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think so. So in that case, let's just play Evolving Wilds and pass the turn. I have a hard time imagining us losing if we can leave up double counters. And next turn, we really will be to the point where we can Bastion Inventor as well, and that'll speed up our clock quite a bit. Opponent's going to scry, get some energy, and sooner or later, we'll find Paradoxical Outcome, and then our creatures become huge threats because all of this stuff will equip for free. Rogue, Refiner, yep, not going to fight over that. We'll just go through that. And Attune with Aether, even more energy. And an island. Well, crack Evolving Wilds. Get a island. Ooh, Inventor's Goggles is actually good. So, let's Inventor's Goggles, because this lets us attack with our Sram. We draw land. Equip it up to Sram. Get in. Well, I guess we could have gotten in anyway, because it has flying. Get in with Sram. Prairie Stream, Bastion Inventor. And we'll equip up one of the goggles. Leave the other one, I think, on Sram. And pass the turn. And we're pretty close to just closing out this game. Aetherworks, Marvel. Well, let's just negate. Opponent has Metallic Rebuke, so we let that resolve. And then we Metallic Rebuke the Marvel. And now, hopefully, if we draw a card draw, things just go way out of control. Griff's Boon also wins us the game. Another Inventor. I guess we can just win by equipping. Stitcher's Graph. Yeah, this makes sense. Bone Saw. And that should be lethal, and that does it! This deck is so sweet! Sram improvising our way to victory over a Bant Marvel deck? Whoo, nice!